So Minecraft economy servers almost always fail. They try to do things like giving people currency and making a bank or something like that, but in reality they don't understand the basic concepts between what makes an economy work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because Minecraft isn't a game where an economy is very much needed. Generally speaking, it's because people have an abundance of resources and everything is so easy to get and so easy to automate that you generally don't need other people unless it's for some very niche things. Now am making a mod pack and a server for that mod pack, or a mod pack for that server, which solves this issue. And it's supposed to be a Minecraft economy slash trade slash war slash civilization server, right? And the way we do this is by making everything more difficult and making everything more niche, so people can focus on certain professions, let's say, so they can sell those things that they produce to buy other things. That's how an economy works in real life as well. So we got a couple of industries here. This is 3 industries. So one, my bad, sometimes I get lag for some reason, I'm not too sure, I still need to fix that. But sugarcane, there's this and there's this. Okay, now the sugarcane, what this is basically it's sugarcane production. Now if you're producing sugarcane, as you can see, this needs to be produced in spring or summer, which, yes, there are seasons. Now, you might think, well, that's used for sugar and for paper. Well, in this mod pack it's used for a bit more than that. Yeah, it's used for sugar, but sugar is much more useful in this mod pack, because it can make all kinds of drinks, it can make more food, it can be stored, it can make more food for animals, it can make all kinds of food, as you can see, right? A lot more food from Farmer's Delight. Then I also added fermenting, so there's like alcohol and stuff, so it's used in fermenting as well, plus even more cooking, as you can see. And then you can make alcohol here as well, like wine and stuff. So here's all kinds of wine. So that's just the sugar. But if you look at the paper, you can make these slides for photographs. You can make 37 pages. So you can make brand tags for animals, you can make blueprints for tracks, you can make so many things, floppy disks, paintings, all kinds of things, blueprints from paper. So paper is much more useful. There's multiple ways of getting paper, but sugarcane is definitely a very good one. You can also compost it, sure. You can also make ethanol with it. And you can also, I already showed you these ones. So you can make some alcohol as well. But ethanol, you can also make through the industrial fermenter. Ethanol is a useful thing, because ethanol, if we, here we go, can be used in the mixer to make apple cider, sure, it's not that useful. Or you can make herbicide, which also isn't that useful. But if you go to the refinery, you can make biodiesel when combined with plant oil and a catalyst, which is nitrate dust. You can make biodiesel, and you can also make acetaldehyde, which can be used to make, let's see, in the refinery with creosote oil, into phenolic resin, which you can use to make, this is pretty much plastic, duroplast, as you can see, this is plastic. You can also make empty shells of it with copper for the guns, okay? So you can use this for all kinds of armor, for all kinds of items, for decorations in the cars, mostly for vehicles. Some engines, as you can see, all kinds of things, all kinds of cars as well. So this is the Mercedes, all kinds of types of it, the Camaro, the G-Wagon, the station wagon, the highwaymen, and so on and so forth. And as well, you also can use it for circuit backplanes, so circuits, and then advanced electronic components as well, which have their own uses, all of these things. So ethanol is a widely useful thing. Of course, you can make ethanol with other plants as well, like potatoes, wheat, and so on. But sugarcane is a useful way to use it. Okay, and ethanol can also be burned by all of these engines. All gasoline engines also burn ethanol, just like in real life. So, but it's less efficient. So in a case where you don't have gasoline and where, let's say, oil extraction is halted and oil production or gasoline production is halted, or a distillation tower is destroyed or damaged and it can't produce gasoline or benzol and so on, then you can use ethanol for those engines. Of course, you can get crude oil out of the ground for basically free as long as you have electricity. But if you can do that, then this is also a very viable option. Okay, at 80% of the efficiency of gasoline. Next thing, this is gonna be a bit simpler, is chopping down wood and using the coke oven to make it into charcoal. Now, using the coke oven for this is slow, but it also yields you creosote oil, which we already partially seen in use. But charcoal itself, yeah, it has a couple of regular uses, but it can also make solid propellant, a respirator, and gunpowder most importantly. There's, yeah, maybe some other things, but it's really not that useful outside of that. Now, the gunpowder, with nitrate dust and sulfur, if you can get those, and if not with flint, can be made and can be used for things like pinches of gunpowder, which make all kinds of bullets, as you can see. So gunpowder is very useful, and charcoal is always a part of making gunpowder. And whole gunpowder can also be used for all kinds of things, especially bombs. Like bombs like this is a heavy bomb, it does a lot of damage, it's quite expensive as well. I try to make war and combat quite expensive, so people don't fight each other all the time unnecessarily. As you can see, these are pretty much the recipes. They may not be completely final. Something like this isn't final. This doesn't even have a texture. Not my fault, but it doesn't yet. And then you can also use it to make buckshot cartridges, which you need for finding oil reservoirs. And yes, wine or whatever. I'm not sure I'll keep all of these, but I'll see. Okay, now it also produces creosote oil. Now, with this being said, you don't have to produce all of this yourself. You can sell the charcoal to a gunpowder manufacturer for some emeralds. Now, by default, what I'll do, and what I've already done, is made it so you spawn with 15 emerald shards and 15 emeralds. Now, this is about 150 emerald shards altogether, and one emerald is 9 emerald shards. This is basically a denomination of the emerald. So you spawn with these things and you can use them to trade with people. Obviously you can trade with other things as well. That depends on the person, on what they have and if they want to use emeralds or not. But if they do, then the emeralds are always there. Okay, now creosote oil. So creosote oil is quite useful as well. It can run a couple of these engines. Also, I forgot to mention these engines can also be run on biodiesel, and you can make biodiesel. I already showed you with ethanol and plant oil. Diesel engines are slower, but they are pretty good. I make them quite reliable as well and stuff like this. So very reliable, don't break down very easily, but they are quite slow, a bit slower than gasoline for sure. Okay, so creosote oil, what can it be used for? Well, phenolic resin, yeah, but also for, I didn't even know about this, you can make torches with it, which is cool. But also for treated wood planks, and these have all kinds of uses, from making windmills to all kinds of, like, what is this, turntable, I don't even know about this stuff, item routers, all kinds of things. As you can see, the projector, which is very useful, wall mounts, so on and so forth, automatic lubricator, wooden barrel, MV accumulator, LV accumulator, and even the HV accumulator, all of them. So, and outside of that, you can also, yeah, this is also cool, but let's see, you need it for the coker as well, only one, that's funny, but you need it for a few guns as well. Now, we're gonna cover one of those guns today, but for the wooden guns that are partially wooden, I used treated wood planks and some treated sticks as well to make them. So we're gonna move on to this. So we're gonna look at this shotgun right here. As you can see, this is partially wooden, and the recipe is 8 treated wood, 2 wooden grips, which are made with copper nugget, and 5 treated sticks, 8 treated wood planks, 15 steel mechanical components, and a bunch of other steel stuff, as you can see. These steel plates are made like this, with a hammer in the forge, or on the anvil. And these steel mechanical components need steel plates, and can be made into steel mechanical components in the engineer's workbench as well, at a much cheaper price. So if you are trying to be a gunsmith, you're definitely gonna want to utilize that to make these things right here. Okay, so here's the crafting table, here's the assembly. So once you have all the things, you can go ahead and just craft the shotgun right here. Okay, and here's the ammo as well. You can see that all of these things come together. So here's the gunpowder, here's the spring, the steel plate, this is a steel grip. These are the mechanical components which require which need to be forged or flattened in the anvil, which is also gonna be a profession. The blacksmith is definitely gonna be a profession. And then you have all of these things as well. And you can also have the scrapping table. So for example, I can place this right here, and I can take the scrapping hammer, and if I hit it a couple of times, I might start freezing here, because it is a flat road. So I hit this a couple of times, and here we go, I got the resources back. The reason I freeze is because we're at like minus 2000 Y level, okay? And I get most of these items back. And that depends on durability, by the way. So the guns do have durability as well. Now I got about, should have been 50 to 75% of the shotgun back. Not all of it, that would be broken, but most of it I got it back. So this is pretty much it. I can kind of show you guys how these things are made. Maybe I'll show you guys the steel grip. And here it is, just some steel nuggets. And if I get some steel plates, this is high carbon steel, which is advanced steel for a late game. And I get some copper plates, put these in here together, and I should be able to make, oh, it's a copper ingot, my bad. Copper ingot. I put this into here and I can make a bunch of these. So that was a stack of steel. I got 32 steel mechanical components. So with that, that's the most expensive part. So now I can go even to rifles perhaps. I can make one of these snipers with that. Although I would need a bit more. This is maybe like 75 steel, which is expensive, yeah. But it is straight up a good sniper. This is a good sniper. So it's one of the best snipers. It does 30 damage per hit. The bullets are also more expensive because it is a sniper bullet. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. As you can see, the system is quite advanced. There's a lot of professions that are possible. This is only just a tiny part of it. You can also be a farmer, you can take care of animals, you can be a miner, you can build railways, build roads, you can be in the oil industry, you can make steel. I mean, there's really endless possibilities. You can be a soldier, a mercenary, whatever you want. Really, there isn't a set, what would you say, set amount of things you can do. You can even possibly be like a photographer or something, since I do have exposure in here. So, a builder as well, bro. I mean, there's so many things you can do here that it's crazy. Anyway, boys, thanks for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys want to join the server, you can go ahead and join my Discord server in the description and in the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.